okay. But with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, Melissa Loucas. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Chris. Wow. That was an amazing and humbling intro that I just really appreciate. And I have so much of gratitude and just so much gratitude for you and all of the leaders who've poured into me and taught me so much. Because, yep, I was a big old pain in the rear end, and I have no problem owning it. And you know what he said, it's so important, just being coachable, being willing to be humble, being willing to learn and to take action. Okay, so you know, a tiny bit about myself. So for those of you who may not know me, yes, I'm Melissa Loucas. My husband and I have a blended family, 5 kiddos. He actually just saved us. So if you're here for the show, because I warned y'all, I was bringing my toddler today. I hate to disappoint you because my husband decided to take her with him. It would have been quite a show. We do have 5 kids. It is crazy town up in here most of the time. We're very, very busy people. We had a massive pain point 2.5 years ago when we jumped into this business, and everything truly has changed for us. And the reason it's changed is, one, we have absolutely freaking incredible leaders all the way up here. Like, we are so blessed to have the leaders that we have. 2, we have amazing people here. We have an amazing team of people where this is a big, huge, beautiful collaboration that we do together. We learn from each other, we grow. And it's something really, really special we have our hands on. And so, yes, a lot has changed for us, and it really comes by way of helping others, right? Making an impact in other people's lives. So what I'm excited to share today, you guys, I want to talk to you about a couple of things. But before we really jump into that, I want to just pause for a moment, okay? I want everyone to think about gratitude. I want everyone to just pause and think about, like, what are you grateful for today? Like, no matter how big or how simple or whatever it is, we're going to hit the brakes and we're just going to be grateful for something today. Because let me tell you, when you've got stress in your life, when you've got distractions in your life, when you've got, and we all do, like right now, somebody just pulled up into my driveway and I don't even know what's going on out there. Interrupt everything with gratitude. And let me just tell you, you change the entire motion of your day, okay? Of your week, of your weekend, of your month, of everything. Interrupt it with gratitude. So I want to see it. What are you grateful for? I want to see it in the chat. I love seeing that. Your health. Yes, that's awesome, Clarence. I love that. Be grateful, y'all. Like, seriously. So growing up, my dad, he's a general contractor now, but when we were kids, he was a paint contractor. He had a small business from the time he was 17 years old. And he and a small crew painted homes for a living. And I learned so much from my dad. He, you know, to this day, he used to say, you're not lucky, you're blessed. Luck comes and goes. You're not lucky, you're blessed. Or he'd say, you know, he's like, we have favor, we have abundance, we have blessings. That's what we have. It's not luck. It's hard work and it's blessings. And so, you know, that's something that I'm really grateful for right now because it really has helped in so many areas of my life. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is, 1, getting started. That's why you guys are here. We're here to talk about how to get your business started, how to put this thing in motion, how to create the success that you're looking for, whether it's, hey, I want to get my products paid for, that would be cool, or hey, I'd like to make a little bit of extra income, or I want to change everything for my family, right? We have all of that within this team right here, people on this call. If this business has impacted your life, put it in the chat, because there are new people on who may need to see that, to have belief in this call, to have belief to take action after this call. So the reason we're making it short, sweet, and impactful today is because we all know that without action, nothing changes. Without action, nothing moves forward. I was thinking this morning, how am I going to deliver this training? And I was standing there in my yoga pants and I was thinking to myself, how many of us wear yoga pants and we don't work out? Like, if you're guilty of that, you better pop it in the chat and don't leave me hanging by myself here, because I know I'm plenty guilty of that, right? We all know the booty's not going to lift itself. just because we put the yoga pants on. We have to go out and do the work, right? Unfortunately, we got to do the squats if we want to lift the booty, right? Same thing with this training. We could show up for every training there ever was and be the best dang student ever. But if we're not taking action, it's not going to move forward. So my goal of this call is short, impactful, sweet, empowering, and then action. Okay. That is where the magic is at. It's in the action, my friends. All right. So let's talk about the simplicity of this. This is my favorite part. If you guys know me, you know I am crazy lady about simplicity, and there's a reason for it. One, I've got a busy life, right? If you're one of those busy people, drop a 1 in the comments. Your best friend needs to become simplicity, okay? Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Thank you for the ones in the chat. Okay, the simplicity of what we have is we have incredible, impactful, life-changing products. We're very fortunate and blessed to have, not lucky, right? And we get to share our story. Okay. Chris says it best. What is it? He says, drink your coffee, be happy, share a story, share a tool. Like, that's really simple, right? And so that's what we do here, you guys. Now, let's say you're brand new and you don't have a story to share yet. You know what you're going to do? You're going to go share somebody else's story. Okay. Until you have your own, you're going to be a master at sharing other people's stories. Newsflash, whether you've been in this business for an hour or 3 years, it doesn't matter. Become a master of sharing stories. And what you're going to find is you're going to start creating success by helping a lot of people purely by sharing stories. Something that we do well here in this company, which I'm very grateful for, is we're not educating people on the products. I can tell you in my last company, I didn't have the success that I really needed for my family. Why? I was trying to be too smart, too polished, and then I was trying to educate everybody on the ingredients and all the stats, right? Nobody gives two you-know-whats about that at the end of the day. That's true. Thank you, Buckmans, for smiling and laughing with me right now. But that's the truth. You know what they care about? They care about what is it actually doing for people? Will it actually do that for me? Okay. That is the power of sharing a story. Memorize the stories. Okay. Don't overwhelm yourself. But I'll tell you my story really quick on the products. Okay. Got started on these products. I had about 5 weeks left of my pregnancy with that toddler that I mentioned at the beginning of this. I was tired. I was irritable, right? I was snapping at the kids. I was struggling really bad to focus. Started these products and I was like, holy moly, what is this? Because I suddenly felt more patient with the kids. I felt giddy and joyful. I was dancing around the kitchen. I couldn't even remember the last time I was like dancing and playing and listening to music, right? And I noticed that I was being more patient with my kids. I noticed that I was showing up as the mom that I wanted to be instead of such a reactionary mom. Okay. That means less mom guilt at the end of the day. Like, that's a big deal. The other thing it did for me is it helped me to lose 27 pounds. Okay. That was pretty crazy, life changing. She was my third baby, never lost the baby weight that fast. I can tell you it was 1000% our amazing happy products. Okay. Now you have a story in your back pocket. Boom, right there. My friend Melissa shared this morning. This is her story. Okay. That's what we are. So we're drinking our coffee or the happy products, whichever is your favorite, right? You're not excluded if you don't drink coffee. Some of you all are now coffee lovers who didn't drink coffee, right? I see you. Be happy, share a story, share a tool. Now, I know that we all have access to customer pages on this call, okay? I'm going to teach you from a place of what we teach within our team. If it's different than what you're taught within your organization, please don't feel pressure to change anything. Just know that I'm sharing with what we do. Okay. You share your story with them, share your excitement with them, add them to the private customer page, tag them in the information that already exists there. Okay. And then ask them, hey, what aspect are you most interested in? You need to know what they're interested in. Hey, maybe it's focus, maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's energy, right? Maybe it's more patience with their kids. Sweet. Go search that out, tag them in 3 relevant stories. Okay. What we do, you guys, is we are connectors. I want you to start thinking of yourself as a connector. A lot of times in this industry, most people, myself included, when I first started, I was terrified of being salesy. I was like, oh my gosh, I am going to be one of those people. And I don't want to be one of those people, right? So instead of opening my mouth and sharing my excitement, I stayed quiet. I wouldn't share. I'd hold myself back. Guess what happens when you do that? Not only do you block your own blessings, ouch, you block somebody else's. Okay. So I want you to just like flip everything right now. If you have that fear of being salesy, put it in the chat. Let me know I'm not just like talking crazy here. I want to know, do you have that fear of being salesy? And if you do, we're going to completely change that right now. Okay. I want you to start thinking of yourself as a connector. And the more you can connect people to solutions, the better. Okay. How I think of myself in this business, especially more than anything I've ever done, because we have something that does provide so many solutions for people, is I'm a solution finder and I connect them to the solution that they're looking for. That's all I do. My feeling is very no pressure. It's way more like an excited recommendation. Okay. So if you just join this business and you're like, I'm feeling hesitant, no, we got you. Great. If you're afraid to be salesy and you don't want to be salesy, great job. You're going to crush this business. Don't be salesy. Okay. Great job. This is how we do it. We share the story. We're excited. And then we point them to the information. We're not selling them on the information. Okay. That is what makes this feel very simple, very no pressure to those people you're sharing this with. Okay. Let's talk about being a master connector really quick. Let's say, I brought my dad up into this conversation a little bit ago, so we'll use his business as an example. If I meet somebody and they're like, oh yeah, we had something break in the house, or we're looking to remodel something and I just don't even know where, it's so stressful and blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, oh, you know what? My dad's a contractor. I'll connect the two of you. Maybe he can help you out. I'll put you guys in contact. If it works out, fantastic. If that's the right fit, great. If not, totally fine. Did I feel like a salesperson in that interaction? Heck no. I'm thinking, oh, I get to help my friend and I get to help my dad. This is awesome, right? This is the approach that we take, you guys. So as you're sharing the products, as you're sharing this business, become a master connector. Okay. Look for those clues and then connect them to the possible solution, whether it's the products or whether it's the business, it works the same. Share a story that's relevant. Okay. That creates excitement, that creates confidence, and then point them to the tools. Now, if you're sharing the business, I would recommend, yes, adding them to the customer page, tagging them in the information. That's vital. That always stays. But then introducing them to one of your uplines and saying, hey, I'd really love to introduce you to my friend so-and-so. They can explain this stuff so much better. But seriously, you've been on my heart. I think you need to hear this out, right? If it's for you, fantastic. If it's not, totally fine. But literally 20 minutes, I'd love for you to just hear this. Okay. This is how this works. Keep it light, friends. Like truly talk to people how you would talk to one of your closest friends. That's how we avoid making it weird. If you're awkward like I am, own it. Who cares? It's okay. Okay. And guess what? Newsflash, you're going to stumble on your words sometimes. You're going to get nervous. You're going to mess it up and you're going to cringe when you walk away. And that's just what happens sometimes. But the more you do it, the less that happens. The more confident you become, the more excited you become. Okay. You're not a salesperson. You are a master connector. That is what I want you to think of moving forward. You're connecting people to solutions. That is it. Okay. It works very, very well when you have that in the back of your mind. You're focused on helping people. Okay. Like literally, it simplifies everything. It takes the weird out. Okay. So I want to touch on something, a part of the follow-up that's really, really important. And I don't want to go into super detail here because I do want to make this fun and short and impactful. but you have to ask people if they want to get started. It is the most light and powerful question, but you got to get to it. Because if you open the conversation and you're like, oh my gosh, Fran, Lauren's story, I just got to share this with you. She's lost all this weight and she's so much happier, and you should see her. She looks great. She's doing awesome. You should totally check out this story, this information. And then you just go silent. It's not going to move forward, right? This all goes back to, if we're not doing the squats, the booty doesn't lift itself, right? If we want to move our business forward, we have to take those actions and see it through, right? So this is a part of it. Asking people, hey, is this something you'd like to get started on? I don't care if you have to 3, 2, 1, ask the question, because it makes you nervous to ask that question. You just got to do it. I'm telling you, it is so vital to moving your business forward. Asking the question, is this something you'd like to get started on? So I've been a part of 2 other network marketing companies, and I hated asking for the close. I basically was like, they're going to have to close themselves. They're going to have to figure it out, because this is awkward. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know where to go from here. Okay. Because the only verbiage I could come up with was, so would you like to place an order? And I didn't like how that felt. So therefore I didn't ask it. Therefore I didn't have very many customers. Okay. That's the honest truth. But figuring out that it doesn't have to be, hey, do you want to place an order? It can be, is this something you'd like to get started on? Right? Keeping it simple, keeping it light, keeping it very authentic. It comes out easier. It's received well, but you have to ask it in order to move your business forward. Okay. Those are the basics of getting your business started. It really comes down to having conversations. I'm going to challenge you today. I want you to write 10 things down, 10 names down today. Okay. And I want you to reach out to them, whether you're just getting your business started, or maybe you've held back. Maybe you've hesitated. Maybe there are people that have come to mind, like, oh, I need to tell so-and-so about this. And you've been procrastinating. Hello, we're human. We all are guilty of this at some point or another. Some of us more than others. 10 names on paper, contact them, giving you 2 options. You got today and tomorrow to get them done, or you could just do it today, right? And you could do 10 today, 10 tomorrow. We have something incredible in our hands, friends, and it's our job to share it. Don't block somebody else's blessing because of your fear, because of possibly messing it up or being uncomfortable. Get out there, have the conversations. Okay. Now, obviously, we have something exciting happening on Monday. And if you don't know, you're about to know, we are launching the most freaking amazing skincare pre-launch Monday. Okay. Pre-sale. I've been using this for weeks now. I can tell you I've used really high quality skincare before in the last year or whatever. I can see little subtle changes here and there, right? It's all right. This is amazing. Like, you really do see a change. I see a change in my texture. I see a change under my eyes with the color. I see a lot of little fine lines starting to diminish, and Lord knows I am here for it. I'm like, yes, these kids, they're causing all the lines and the stress. Like, we need to undo some of this stuff. So you need to get your hands on the skincare. Okay. But you also got to share this. Now, we're going to touch really briefly on, how do I launch a new product, right? I think oftentimes when a new product launch is coming, it's like suddenly brains get broken. They're like, I don't know what to do. I don't even know how to share this. It's not coffee. I've only ever shared coffee. How do I do this? Okay. We're going to hit the brakes. We're going to think about our incredible, simple system and how it still works no matter what the product is. Okay. What we talked about when I said, what do? We drink our coffee, just insert, we use the product. Okay. That's what that means. We're happy. We share a story. We share a tool. Thankfully for us, we have a lot of these before and afters being shared from people who've used these products already. That's the stories we're going to share. Okay. Be excited. I can't even tell you, you guys, you could mess everything up and not say the right things, but if you're excited, it's going to be great. Okay. That is the most vital piece. If you say all the right things and you're not excited, I'm sorry, friends, you're going to have a harder time. Okay. So be excited as you share these things. Be genuinely excited. You know, what I can tell you about all of the launches that we have within this company is we do it right here. We do it big here. We have products that make a huge impact. I have full-blown confidence in our company's ability to develop amazing products that kick some booty. Okay. I have full-blown confidence in that. So if you haven't tried the skincare and maybe you're feeling a little hesitant, like, oh, maybe I won't share it until I try it. None of that. You're gonna like put the brakes on your own blessings and everybody else's in your networks. Be excited, be confident, have posture. If you're already in love with the other products we have, there's no reason you can't be excited and have posture about this. Okay. Be excited, share the stories. Now, you often hear within our organization talk about creating a VIP list. Okay. Creating curiosity, sharing your excitement in your stories on your social media with your friends, pick up the phone, send a text message. These are all ways of creating excitement. Okay. Just tell them, oh my gosh, we're launching skincare on Monday, you know, pre-sale. You should see the results of this stuff. I am so freaking excited to get my hands on this stuff. You got to take a look. Let me add you to this group and tag you in these pictures. You got to see this stuff. It's so exciting. Boom, right? We've created excitement. We've created a curiosity. I'm going to circle back around. Hey, Janelle, is this something you think you'd like to get started on? It launches on Monday, girl. Like, let's go. Okay. Excited, right? It's not something polished. It's not something crazy. It's just excited. Okay. This is how we're going to do that. It's not too late. If you're one of those people like myself who struggles with procrastination, who struggles to get it together sometimes, real talk, I'm human and it's okay. And so are you. And it's okay. You can create your list now. You can start by creating the list today. Okay. Again, make a post, share some stories on social media, pick up the phone, send a text message. This is how we're going to do that. I want to just say something really quick. Sometimes I see, you know, when we have a new launch, sometimes people are suddenly like, what do I do? Should I just post all the product pictures and the name now? No, we're not going to do that. Curiosity works so much better, friends. Okay. It goes back to just sharing stories. Okay. Don't go post the name all of a sudden. Don't go post pictures of the products all of a sudden. If you do, just block out the name, block out the information. You're going to have more success doing it that way. You're going to bring conversations to you instead of people going to Google and Googling it and missing the conversation. Okay. I'm telling you this because I care. Trust me, I've learned from my mistakes in the past. This is the best way to do it. Okay. Create a VIP list, check in with those people, be excited, add them to the customer page, tag them in the information and the stories. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to follow up and ask them, hey, is this something you'd like to get started on? Okay. If they say yes, send the link. Okay. Help them to know how to go through that and then see it through as it launches on Monday. Really, you guys, that's what we do here. And it is simple. It is exciting. Don't overthink it. Okay. If you're new to this business, or maybe you've been here a while, maybe you're a little stuck. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Erase all of the things you're worried about. Erase all of the noise in your head and get back to the basics. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to take my products. I'm going to share mine or somebody else's story, or both, ideally. I'm going to share a tool. I'm going to follow up. Guys, that is what we do here. It is so stinking simple and powerful and awesome. Run with that. Okay. Be a master connector. That's what you are. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold your blessings back. Don't hold other people's blessings back. You are a master connector. Moving forward, that's what you are. Okay. That's how I want you to think of yourself. Who can I connect to a solution? Right. And don't just do that in this business. do it in general. Like just have that as a way of life. Be a master connector. And what's going to happen is you're going to develop so many relationships and friendships because you added value to their life. They're going to remember that. That was so cool that, Gabrielle connected me to this person that helped me with XYZ, right? That was so cool that Jesse connected me to this person that helped. That's now my great friend, right? Be a master connector. And what you're going to find is you're going to develop all of these great relationships, add value, and in turn, create a big, beautiful business if that's what you want for your life. Okay. I am living, breathing proof of being coachable and taking action works here. Okay. Following a really simple system. Don't overthink it. And if you start to overthink it, I want you to think of me like giving you a lovingly like slap. Stop it. Come on, keep it simple. You got this. Keep going, right? Don't hold yourself back. And I hope that that's encouraging to you today. I tend to be kind of like a tough love coach because that's how me personally, I like my coaching is to be a little bit tough and clear and to the point. That's how it works best for me. Hopefully it wasn't too much for anyone else, but I love you guys. Truly, we have something special in our hands. It's our job to go freaking share it. Like, that's it. Peter Carmela, yes, I'm like a loving drill sergeant, but yes, it's there. It's true. And but here's the thing, you guys. I feel so strongly about this because, and I'm gonna leave it at this, okay? I've been a part of 2 other companies. I've held myself back. I didn't share my excitement because I was afraid of what people might think. I didn't share my excitement about the products. I didn't share my excitement about the business. And guess what happened? I saw my friends, my family, my network order those products, join that business with other people because I didn't open my mouth and share it. And that sucks, my friends. Okay. Don't go through that yourself. Take this lesson that I had to learn the hard way and apply it to your life. Don't hold yourself back. Go share it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? They might say no, right? They might be a little irritated. They probably need this happy product more than they know, and that's okay. You can't go throw it in their mouth. It's tempting. I know. You got to let them come around in their time. But your job, my job, is to share it. Okay. Our job is to follow up, to create the excitement. And that's what it is. Okay. So I hope that you feel empowered to go take action today. Go reach out to 10 people today, because again, the leggings don't work unless we work out, which I need to go do some of that at some point today. But 10 people, who's doing it? I want to see it in the chat, and then I'm going to pass it right back to Chris. Thank you guys for being on. I love you. I appreciate your time today and hopping on, and I hope that this was helpful. And I look forward to ending this month very, very strong alongside all of you. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Back to
Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
Bye-bye.
That was amazing.
Good job as
Amazing.
always,
Thank
Melissa.
Thank
I'll
you,
have this
Melissa.
training up a little bit
Yeah.
later today.
Thank you
Again,
so
thank you
much.
again,
Thanks,
Melissa.
Melissa.
And everybody have a rocking weekend.
Thank you guys.